Greetings, fellow intellectual. I see that, like myself, you embarked on a grand journey to Eorzea. Aldarar? Hydaelyn? Honestly, at this point the region doesn't matter, since we're essentially Hydaelyn's personal janitor, and find ourselves wherever the Ascians have decided to dump tampering this time. Apparently, to be including the moon by November. Nevertheless, I see that you have appropriately decided to contribute your big brain energy towards defending the realm as a machinist, the smartest job in the game. Unlike other jobs, where you're granted your abilities through the use of a small crystal in your pocket, you have replaced that crystal with an honors degree from Yale University, from which you draw upon your own ego to come up with new tools to deduct enemy HP with. But even someone of your brainitude might struggle to understand the complex mechanics at play, so I'm going to give you a crash course in how to put your tools to use. As a machinist, you utilize the most normal weapon of all, a gun, with which you perform your regular 1-2-3 combo, along with your ranged DPS mandated spam AoE spread shot. The combo gets upgraded later on as you level, while spread shot doesn't really get any new toys for Christmas or whatever Machinist celebrates. You also have Gauss Round and Ricochet, who are so smart that they realize time is an illusion and can be used between global cooldowns. Besides your combo, you also have two cooler damaging abilities that only come to visit around once per half minute, and they also come together, so you only get to spend time with one of them. These are Drill, which just deals heavy damage, and Bioblaster, which gives enemies and a cone in front of you the gift of damage over time. However, secretly, Drill is having an affair, as he likes to be combined with Reassemble in order to... This also works with Hotshot's cooler older brother, Air Anchor, but don't use it with Bioblaster. Only the initial damage of Bioblaster becomes a direct critical hit, not the damage over time, because getting COVID is already bad enough. Some other knickknacks to be found in your toolbox also include a smartness barrier, a cool animation, and my mixtape. It's not very good because somehow a flamethrower doesn't generate heat. What the fuck, man? God damn it, Yoshi. Speaking of which, your first job resource. Just like when you post about not liking Danganronpa on Twitter, you generate heat by using your basic 1-2-3 combo and spread shot. And barrel stabilizer too, I guess, but that's cheating. Once the Twitter rage reaches 50, you can use Hypercharge to add an extra 1d4 fire damage to your regular attacks. But more importantly, it unlocks the use of Auto Crossbow for a conal AoE in front of you, and Heat Blast for single targets, both of which are far faster than any other weapon skill in your tool belt. Now, why does this matter? It matters because you want to use this with your secret surprise tool, which you manage to sneak through customs, a Pipe Bomb, which you then stick to the enemy like a very deadly temporary tattoo. And since you fire more shots at the enemy, the bomb grows in damage far faster, meaning yet another big... If you haven't figured it out already, the Machinist is a very burst heavy job. Also, I didn't do all the math. It's generally more worth it to use Hypercharge whenever it's available and then spam your heat abilities. And they also recharge your off-level cooldowns like Gauss Round and Ricochet, meaning that your Hypercharge window becomes something like this. Now for your second resource, you have your Battery Gauge, which recharges when you use a combo finisher and Hotshot, or Air Anchor, whichever you have unlocked. Battery is used to summon that thing Ewan McGregor made in Robots, but with a gun on it.
Hello there.
It sticks around and takes pot shots at whatever you told it to shoot at, until it eventually runs out of battery, at which point it pops a big shot, and then starts to recharge or something. Wait, how did it fire that if it ran out of battery? Thermodynamic paradoxes aside, do not buy any toys for it, because once you reach level 80, you throw it in the garbage, and import a Gundam model kit from Japan. And finally, to conclude this course, if at any point you see a machinist complain about the fact that the ammo mechanic is gone, first spit on them, and then send them back to the retirement home.